Buduruvagala in the Monaragala district is an enigmatic masterpiece that belongs to a quaint place boasting of village pride. It creates an inexplicable connection between man and the environment he is surrounded in. Carved on a massive boulder, this Buddhist monument lies on the Vallavaya Kataragama road to the left of the 48th junction. From here, you would have to travel 4 kilometers, passing by ancient ruins of Buddhism to reach Buduruvagala. In the past, Ruhuna was a thriving city that bordered the Udawalawe National Park, which remains alive in all its glory even to this day. With the ruins left behind, you will enter a rock-bound mealie pond that is engulfed by the frosty air. Tens of thousands of birds are by your side. Passing the reservoir, your eyes will feast on beauty that will bring you instant gratification. This sacred place, known as Buduruvagala, is named after this divine creation. Resembling a gigantic elephant amidst a dense forest, a colossal Buddha statue is being enhanced by several smaller Bodhisattva statues. Although no one to this day has been able to clearly identify its maker and the period it belongs to, Buduruvagala is the finest example of Mahayana Buddhism that ancient Ruhuna was popular of. There are a number of statues that belong to Mahayana Buddhism in Ruhuna, but none that match up to Buduruvagala. This statue is one of the largest that is carved onto the rock itself. Its design indicates that it's a monument that could belong to the 8th or 9th century AD. It murmurs a sweet dialogue with its observer. These are possibly the gatha that were recited by Buddhist monks thousands of years ago that lingers on. The biggest statue of Buduruvagala can be seen at the center of the rock. On either side of it, there are carvings of Bodhisattva and other figures. This statue is similar to the Bamiyan Buddha monuments in Afghanistan. Compared to the others, this statue is 120 feet in height, or is 80 ryans as stated in the Tika of the Buddha Vansaya. It adopts the form and height of the Dipankara Buddha. According to the Kamburupitiya Vanaratana Thero, it resembles the main Dhyani Buddha Amitabha in Mahayanic Buddhism. The Buddha statue's right hand holds the Abhaya Mudra while the left holds the robe. The statue's lips are designed to draw out a gentle smile. A coat of paint which was applied on back then can still be seen. Through this huge monument, the artist has tried to portray the greatness of Buddha. On the left of the Dipankara Buddha statue, there are 3 other peculiar statues: Sudana Kumara, Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, and Tara Devi's figures that translate the skills of the sculptor. These show an exceptional standard of craftiness. The Avalokiteshvara, which is 7 meters in height, was created to match Yogi Avalokiteshvara. although carved on the rock, its true detail can be seen because of the paint applied onto it. Through the Mahayana Avalokiteshvara, one can identify the Hindu yogi's Shiva image. The headdress has a beautifully designed carving of Amitabha Buddha. The color of the Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva is white, and this has been used consistently. It is the Mahayana belief that 5 colors have been combined to paint the statue's halo. Mahayana Buddhism believes that Tara is the wife of Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. Tara is the only female statue among the Buduruvagala monuments. The fact that it is carved beside the Deepankara statue is a novel sight. At 6 meters in height, this piece is similar to the Tivanka pose. The top half of the Tara Yogi statue is bare without any jewelry. On her right hand lifted high is the Kataka Mudra, while on the left is a half-bloomed lotus. However, Professor Chandra Vikrama Kamage believes that the left hand holds a pot of Amurtaya, which signifies the god's drink of immortality. Prince Sudana is another form of the Avalokiteshvara. 6.5 meters in height, it is indeed a fine creation. His face is at peace. The primary book of the Mahayana, the Sadhana-Malava, says that the statue should be quoted in gold. But the gold paint on the Sudana prince is not visible today due to the lack of adequate protection for the statue. In Mahayana Buddhism, when designing an Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva next to a Buddhist statue, a Maitri Bodhisattva should be placed on the opposite end. This is why the Maitri Bodhisattva is to the right side of Buddha. The Mahavamsaya states that at one time King Dhatusena garlands a Maitri statue in his gold. This carving resembles this feature, giving us reason to believe that it is a Maitri statue. 7.5 meters in height, this statue is remarkable. The humble character of Maitri Bodhisattva can be seen through the eyes which are partially closed. On either side of the Maitri, one can appreciate the Manjushri and Vajrapani Buddhist statues. The Mahavangsha explains that the Vajrapani Bodhisattva is a sign of goodwill and security in the Buddha Dharma. Holding a weapon known as the Vajraya in his hand, this 6.4 meter statue is clearly Vajrapani Bodhisattva. When you take a closer look onto the right of the beautifully carved Buddha statue, it appears that the craftsman has possibly executed his work with much difficulty due to the unevenness of the rock. This explains why this piece only has carvings of the Manjushri Bodhisattva's face and headdress. Since the 3rd century AD, there is evidence to prove that people worshipped the Bodhisattva. There have been a common following of those in the Ruhuna kingdom. Amidst a lush green forest where there has been no sign of human life for years, Buduruvagala stands still along with its 7 works of wonder that silently speaks to us today. In this magical forest, you can hear the sound of the tall trees calling us to shun our thoughts and observe a state of meditation.